welcome everyone to the National Australia Champs here at the Gold Coast, back to Runaway Bay, our favourite ground. And the first game on the main pitch anyway is the Pascoe Whales against the Abusement Parks. Alright, welcome everyone to the National... So at the crease, we haven't got that yet. So we've already had a few games start early this morning at 8:30. And this is the later game starting here on the main pitch. Glorious day, great for cricket. Pitch looks in brilliant order. All right, so we have Scott McManus facing, and he's facing Anda Tialana. First ball of the champs on the main pitch. Ooh, good start. So fairly traditional field here for the Amusement Parks. A third man, a cover, mid-off. Plenty of open space in this place. It's a great big field here. Shot down the ground. Full toss. Not dealt with though. Just a single. This is a good over here from Anda. Only 4 runs from it so far. Oh, he's put that in the nice mid-wicket position. They've got to come back for 2 surely. Oh, it's a comfortable 2. Good running between the wickets so far here by the Whales. First warning already. Umpires advising the batsman not to run on the pitch. So Parth Makwana, he's their opening bat. 28 for an average, not huge, from his 231 innings. He's got a high score of 65. Be looking for a big one today to change all this. And again, they're coming back for 2. No! Oh, terrific fielding. They could be overthrows. No. Good finish to the over then. So first over, only 7 from it. Tim? I'd say the pass score here is probably looking at about the 160 mark. So coming on the bowl now is Harley Graham. He's coming on with looks to be leg spin. I'll have a go at this. Good start here. No, he's not. Oh, crunch! Has he got enough of it? He has. Oh, not 1 bounce into the fence, 4 runs. Terrific shot. He's gone straight after Harley Graham. First ball here is Bath. Great start. Full toss, but he got away with it, just a single. So Harley's a pretty decent bowler. He's bowled 130 overs in his 47 matches. And he's got an average of 31. Best figures of 3 for 6. Fingers crossed he can do that today. Now at the other end, Scott McManus, who's come on the bat, the lefty. Oh, he's got a solid Oh, he's flicked that away off his hip, but I think it should be just a single. Good fielding out there in the deep. Scott's average a lot better, 43 with a strike rate of 157 and a high score of 74. He's prolific, 44 50s out of his 160 innings. So 1 in every 4, he's looking good. Path going after Harley. He's picked the man out at cover, so it's just a single. Tight fielding here. Oh, flicked off the pads beautifully, but again, just to see, Scott's running hard for the first, but good fielding, really good fielding. Well done. And they keep it to 15, so 8 off that over. Better over there for the Wales. Started well. So Anders coming on again. He's going to use up his second over. Didn't think his first over was that bad, so overwhelming favourites here, Abusement Parks, the locals. Expected to take care of the Pascoe Whales, but the Whales are doing really well. Oh, full toss, that's gone straight up in the air, and he's pumped it over backward square for 6. What a shot. Scott McManus gifted that one by Ender and made him pay. True. Ball from Oh, it's tickled it round. Pull up. I think it's not going to 3. Pretty. And it just. Oh, better ball by Ender. Very good. Just pushed down the ground by McManus. So healthy over there again for the Whales. 3 overs gone, 26 to score. Well, I said 160 was par. They're on track and probably going better than that, I reckon. They're doing it comfortably. They haven't given a chance away. Bowling's been a bit wayward with this start. What can Harley do in his second ball? Other than that, I think the over was pretty decent. Straight to the man at backward square. He's dropped it, and it's gone for 4. Oh, injury to insult. Insult to injury, sorry. Oh, boy. Regulation, but he should have taken that. Difficult out there in the deep. He's probably 60 metres away from McManus in the square. But at least the first chance has been provided here by the Whales. Aggressive batting here by really good stuff. And he goes harder. This runs. Oh, McManus is releasing the shackles now. He's looking real sharp here. Well, on paper, strike rate and average. And he's turning out to do just that. This is awesome here. Awesome here by McManus. So what does Harley do now? Geez, he's bowled. Needs to change up the angle, I think. Got to push it outside off. Big boundary on the offside for McManus. Oh, he's come around the... And yep, he tickles it round the corner. He's going to push hard, McManus. He has to come back. Oh, this is lethal for as long as he's on strike. I think McManus is well into his groove now. Very comfortable at the moment. As I said, they're the outsiders in this game today, I would have thought, against the Abusement Parks. And again, he's just tickling around the corner. That's gone straight to the man. Big good. Sorry about that, team. We're back on deck here, but it's pretty much going the same way. Oh, McManus has gone again. Has he gone all the way? He has. 6 more.
I reckon I'm going to go away because every time I'm here, it makes errors. Looks like you've got it all under control.
McManus is going great guns here. We say bye to Matt Turnbull. Maybe he's the problem with Abusement Parks. Maybe now that he's gone, they can get their first wicket, hopefully. 66 for no loss after 6.2. They're on fire here, the Pascoe Whales. Number 1 side in Melbourne, number 2 nationally. And they are taking to Tim here. He goes hard again, doesn't get all of it. Still on the ground for a single to long off. Oh, he dropped that in short. He's punished him over mid-wicket. Has he got enough of it? No, he sort of just chipped it up to mid-wicket. They're coming back for 2, but the throw's not good enough. They'll come back comfortably there. And Path is doing a good job here. He's just sort of, he's pushing it around, but he's getting the odd 2s when he can. But he's not taking up too much of the strike. He's giving Scott McManus as much as possible because he's lethal at the moment. 47 off 21. It's rapid, this 50, or approaching this 50. He's gone around the wicket, and that hasn't done him any favours. He's put it out to mid-wicket. Has he got enough on it? They're coming around. They get to it. Great fielding in the deep there. Saved 2 runs for mine there. Excellent work by the Abusement Parks. At the moment, the projection looking over 200. If that happens, wow, what a chase the Abusement Parks have. I can't see them getting this score. Pascoe Whales well and truly on top, and you can see it's getting to the batsman. It's very hot out there. Hot and humid. And Path is feeling it. So coming onto the bowl here is Lawrence Mason for his second over. His first went for 13. Fingers crossed he can improve upon that here. Oh, beautiful delivery. Nice and full outside off. One of the rare good deliveries we've seen here from the Amusement Parks at the moment, sadly. But McManus staying strong. He's going after it. He wants to bring up this 50 in style here. Can he go down the ground over the sight screen for 6? He's capable. He's in form. He comes down the ground, he hits that straight, he sliced it so he hasn't got all of it, just a single. Geez, what a platform they've laid here, the Pascoe Whales, for everyone to just come in and go banana, surely. Oh, that was above eye line, gave it plenty of flight. There did Lawrence, and Path didn't know what to do with it. Great ball in the end. He's gone for the off spinner there. He's gone down the ground. Has he got enough on it? The man's coming around. Oh, he's made great ground to it. Fantastic work. Keeps it to 2. I think as long as they can push path for running between wickets, kind of renders him redundant at one end, especially when Lawrence comes out. First drop will have to go real hard. He's tossed it up. He's got a hold of it. He's gone over mid-wicket, but he hasn't got enough of it. He's too tired, path. He's struggling to hit the boundary. They come back for the second. Great running there by McManus. He's been a whippet between the wickets this morning. Really pushed path all morning. And path is out of gas. Out of gas. So, after 8 overs, the score is 76. That's dropping below 10. I think that's largely in part the fact that path is struggling to stand up out there. And McManus is 1 strike away, you would think, from bringing up his 50. So they've used 4 bowlers so far, have the Amusement Parks. Everyone's bowling 2, giving everyone a share of the ball, which is awesome. So right arm over, Kieran Jeffs coming on the bowl. Can he get the important wicket? He goes a full toss. It's gone straight up in the air. Jeff says, oh, no! I thought he had him, and there was no ball call, so he would have been caught. Oh, Kieran Jeffs nearly came on and took the big wicket. So Kieran Jeffs, this is his 16th match. He hasn't played many. He's had 41 overs for 6 wickets. Not the greatest average. Figures are 1 for 15. Well, he could have had his first wicket. A very important one there. Let's hope he gets this one on the pitch. Go on, mate. He drops it in short. He's punished behind backward square. That's 4, and that's McManus's brilliant 50. That's got to be so far the innings of the day. Even in the other 3 games, it wasn't that impressive. That started earlier. Well done to Scott McManus, scoring 52 off 25, going at above 200 strike rate. He did really well. Laid the platform beautifully for his teammates now. Unless there's a absolute collapse, we shouldn't see him back. So now coming on the bat is Christopher Armstrong to face Kieran Jeffs. So Chris, he's an experienced campaigner, 158 matches, 148 innings with an average of a whopping 78 with an incredible strike rate of 200. Oh boy, this could be exciting. Does he get a sider? Just watch it, push a single, or does he go hard first ball? He gets it short and wide, and he gets it through the gap, and he's got 4 runs, and that was effortless. And that's why he's such a brilliant batter. Christopher Armstrong, a 4 off the first ball he faces. Incredible ranking I'm going to provide to you right now. He's the 34th best batsman in Australia, playing in the 2nd best team in Australia. Awesome. And a ranking, a world ranking of 76. This is hot property here, folks. Christopher Armstrong. Poor old Kieran Jeffs knows he's going to be in a struggle here. Oh, that's a terrific delivery. Nice and full, good Yorker. Even the best can't play those. Just a single down a long on. Well done. Geez, the Pascoe Wales putting on show to the teams around here. We're taking this back to Melbourne. Could be the first national champion out of Melbourne, I believe. Oh, he's got a hold of that. It's gone straight up in the air. The man's coming around a mid-wicket. No, it's gone. Just a single. And that is the end of the over. So we're at the end of the 9th. And the score is 86. So it's still below 10. And just to show that Christopher's not just a batting machine, he's bowling 132 wickets with an average of 23 at, get this, an economy of 6 with best figures of 4 for 12 and 8 3-fers. I'm going to go on a limb here and probably say this is their... Oh, on fire! He's got the big wicket. what about that for a game changer? Ryan Benici, Golden Duck, and it looks like he's been given out stumped here with some pretty nifty work with the gloves there, behind the stumps. So he caught Path in the deep there by Diefenbach, and then stumped Benici. So he's on a hat trick. This is great work. Great work here. And poor old Corey Flavel Wood coming out to meet his first ball. A hat-trick ball. They're all up inside the circle, all 6, 3 on each end. Flavel's got an average of 46, strike rate of 173. I can tell you he is doing only one thing, blocking this out, surely. Doesn't want to be on the end of the first hat-trick here at the Champs. Here he comes. He tossed it up, he's gone big, he's got away with it. Oh, I love it, he tossed it up, he made sure he wouldn't go for the block. He's gone down the ground, he has not got enough on it, but he is lightning between wickets, wow. He's come back for 3, extremely comfortable. Well done. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see the hat-trick, but still, a big over for the Abusement Parks, taking out 2 wickets. But now 2 very experienced batsmen here in Flavel, Wood and Armstrong. So an awesome over. Even though he conceded 9, taking 2 wickets is important. So it's 10 overs gone. We're going to change ends now. So Kieran Jeff's going to bowl his second over from the opposite end. Oh, that's better bowling here by Jeffs. Much better, he likes this other end. Tell you what, they're not giving much respect here to Flavel Wood. There's only 2 men out in the deep, everyone's sort of fairly in close. He's gone hard, oh, nearly a caught and bowled. Jeez, he's done well to get his hand to it. That was struck beautifully there by Flavel Wood. I'm sure Corey's a good batsman, but he probably needs to just get Armstrong on strike. He looks more likely at the moment. A full bunger down leg. He doesn't get enough on it, but he's scrambling through for 2. Oh, wow. The lightning outfield has gone for 4. Picked up pace. That's a gift there for Flavel Wood. Oh, that's a better ball, nice and wide outside off. Make him stretch for it. That's good bowling there by Jeffs. Much better. It brings to the crease to the #1 player in Melbourne, Christopher Armstrong. And he's getting a bit more respect here from the field. They've all gone back onto the rope. And he's got a hold of that, and he's got 4 runs. Yes, he's picked the gap nicely, rolled it along the carpet. This is quality batting here. Good finish to the over too for the Pascoe Whales after 11 overs. They're 2 wickets down with a whopping score of 104. Fantastic start. Amusement Parks got some work to do. So the wicket taker's back on, Daniel Lakay. on a hat-trick the previous over. What can he do here to Flavel Wood? Tosses it up, he goes after it, picks the gap beautifully, one bounce and over the fence for 4. I think he likes it a bit loopy there. Good use of the feet. Oh, he's hit that straight down the ground. That's 4 more. That's flying away to the fence. The wide mid-on can't get to that one. They had that little hiccup there with a couple of wickets going through, but now they've picked up again beautifully. Now they've got 2 very straight fielders down the ground. Oh, he's hit that, but he's picked out the man at mid-wicket. Well done. Oh, no overthrows. Oh, that's pummeled. Have a look at that. That's over the nets outside. That's monstrous. What a 6. What a 6. Huge. Christopher Armstrong. The bowler telling the fielder to stay out there 20 metres behind the rope. I think it still went over his head even that far. That was huge by Armstrong. Oh, it was a wide ball. I think they'll be happy with the wide, the Amusement Parks. And he's hit that straight to the man at square leg. Oh! He's done well to stop it, I suppose, in the end, but that was a catch. They've come back for 2. Oh, wow. I mean, it was hit pretty hard to the defence of the fielder. Geez, unfortunately, the Abusement Parks, they must have dropped at least 4 catches, if not more. Geez, they're their own worst enemy at the moment. Hanging tough, though. Pascoe Wales after 12 overs are 122. So Craig coming on a bowl here. Craig Purdo. Full toss and he gets away with it because he's got a straight mid-off, very straight mid-off. But it puts Armstrong back on strike. He's the man of the moment. Well, he's taking off from where McManus left. Full toss, crunch! Oh, it's 6 more. It's effortless. It's so good. Geez, Armstrong 24 off 7. I dare say he is going to eclipse Armstrong's strike rate for a 50. I'm going to throw it up there. I think he'll do it inside 20 balls. Another full toss, and you'll give him the same treatment. The man's coming around. It doesn't matter though. It's gone over his head, and it's 6 more if he keeps bowling full tosses. That's what will happen, courtesy of Christopher Armstrong. Wow, what did I say? Inside 20 at the moment. It's looking inside 15. This is an awesome batting display from the #1 bat in Melbourne. What's the comeback ball here from Turtle? Better ball, but dispatched with it, and it's 6 more. That wasn't that bad a ball, but wow, in his wheelhouse. Armstrong has gone bang, bang, bang with 3 consecutive bombs. Incredible. Incredible. Wow. 37 off 9. The run rate's well and truly above 10. It's gone to 11.2. This is a heartbreaking over here for the Abusement Parks. They can't wait for it to be over. And Armstrong, I think he's eyeing off a 5-ball 6. Sorry, an over full of 6s, a 5 6s in an over. Can he do it? I'm backing him. He goes again. Oh, he got an edge. It's gone over the keeper. I don't know if it's got enough pace on it to get to the fence. They've got to come back for 3 though. Flavelwood is very quick, and they comfortably get back for 3. I reckon Turtle might be happy with that. Seeing Armstrong at the other end. 40 off 10. 40 off 10. He's looking for early honours of best innings of the tournament. He's certainly going to lead the way now. I thought McManus was impressive with his 200 strike rate, but Flavelwood gets an edge. That's going to go down behind third man. They'll come back for 2 more. So an extremely healthy over there. 23 runs off that Turtle over. No more, sorry. 25, wow. So after 13 overs, the score is 147. I'm not going to even predict what the score could be. Because the Pascoe Whales are dominating here. Absolutely dominating. So coming on back on the bowl is Harley Graham. I thought he was one of the unlucky bowlers early, having a couple of drop catches. Can he take the big wicket of Christopher Armstrong? Short and wide. That's smart bowling there. Pretty hard to hit a 6 out there, even when you're as good as Christopher Armstrong. Now, while we're saying how good Armstrong's going, Flavelwood's 20 off 10. He's just quietly going about his business at a 200 strike rate. And he's got the line right here. This is good bowling by Graham. Outside off. Make him earn it. Really good stuff here. Keep it up. Strays a bit straighter and gets punished for it, unfortunately. There's 4 runs. They usually have the mid-on straight, but he was going a bit wider. And it's 4 runs down the ground. It was hit quite well by Flavelwood. And this time he goes over mid-wicket, and I think he's picked the gap. He certainly has. There's 4 more. Jeez. Normally you'd say this is a top-flight performance here by Flavelwood, but he's got Armstrong on the other end. But I still think this is pretty important, the innings he's playing. 28 off 13. Geez, the confidence that's exuding from the Pascoe Whales here in this first game as they look to take out the Nationals. And, oh, he's gone for it. It's gone hard. The man's under it. It's straight down his throat. They've got him. And Flavelwood's on his way. Armstrong does get the steal, though. It's an important part of our game for those who don't know about our game. When the non-striker, if he can get to the other end and come back to the non-striker's end, he'll get 2 runs. It's what we call a steal, and in this case, that's exactly what's happened, as Flavel Wood was caught in the deep, and it's a fair way out there. Armstrong's run real hard and come back for the 2, so while they lost the wicket of Flavel Wood, they've still got 2 runs off that ball. But a really important innings there for Flavel Wood, 28 off 14, and stock standard catch for Purton, but needed to be taken, and Graham's over, gets a wicket at the end. So at this rate, they're into the 6th batsman. Can they? How deep does the batting go here as Bradley Florence comes to the crease? Now, Bradley's had 16 innings for 305 runs, an average of 27, a strike rate of 163. So, okay for this type of batsman. No pressure on him because they've got batters in the sheds, and his teammate down the other end is on absolute fire. Oh, squeezed out beautifully through point. The angle's really good. The man's coming around to it there, and he picks it up and does well. Just to keep it to 2. Oh, what a slap down the ground. Again, good bowling when you're keeping it outside off. Oh, they've come back for 2. Oh, that's excellent running. Disappointing there for the Abusement Parks. Well, the good news is they've tired out Christopher Armstrong. Although he's 1 strike away, can he do it? 45 or 13 at the moment. Can he bring the 50 up in style? Full toss, you better believe it. That's massive. That's bigger than the previous one that we thought was massive. That's gone onto the other pitch. Wow. What a shot there by Christopher Armstrong. 51 off 14. Oh, a scintillating innings. That was awesome. Christopher Armstrong. The bowler didn't even look to see where that was landing. Disappointed with that. Just when he was getting tired. Now he gets a good break. So good there. 2 quality innings we've seen here from McManus and Armstrong in particular. He could be back out there pretty quickly because we're into the 7th batsman now. And that's Patrick McArdle. So Paddy, geez, he's got a good average after 16 matches, 41. Strike rate of 140, that's all right. Oh, fishing outside off, and the umpire's not happy. He's going to call it wide on that one. Gee, 16 innings, but only the 150. I suppose when you're batting low down the order, it's difficult to amass the amount of 50s. Geez, his bowling record's excellent. 19 wickets, average of 18, economy of 5.5. This is quality. But can he do it with the bat also? Yeah, that's a good idea. Just get your mate on strike. There's 2 on offer. They'll come back. Yeah, that's well done. Can Turtle pick up a late wicket here? Wide outside off, hits it down the ground. It's not going to have anywhere near enough on it, and it's just a single. "15 overs gone, and the score is 172. I would say this would be the biggest total of the day. That's what happens when you play the 2nd highest seeded team in the country, but I thought the Amusement Parks would do better than what they have. Unfortunately, a few drop catches haven't helped their cause. So Bradley Florence, is he going to go hard from ball 1? Got batters in the sheds. It goes straight up in the air. The man, it's going to fall safely. Oh, wow. It's all working out for the Whales today. Oh, everything's in their favour. He goes hard, picked the gap beautifully for runs. That was a terrific shot. Between mid-wicket and mid-on, exquisite batting here. It's good to see a few of our Sydney boys are watching online back in the rooms there. We've got one of our teams new to the LMS world, is the Connolly CC. And they're playing later today in the afternoon. It's a bit of a Smokies chance of taking out the champs, but they're quietly confident. Led by their captain, John Hallius. Wide ball there by Taylana. So one of 7 Sydney teams. They're probably the 3rd best Sydney team that have been produced. Forget about the rankings because they haven't been around long enough. I'd say Amusement Parks will be happy with these two batting. They're not looking menacing at all. Oh, he nearly chopped it back onto the stumps. It was going down leg. Oh, got away with it. They're going to come back for 2. It's a comfortable 2. Oh, there's a mix-up. But they'll still get just a single. Abusement Parks, a World Travel team. They actually went to South Africa recently for the World Champs there. The lone team, I believe, at the time representing Australia. I know 3 short win as well. The favourite side from Canberra, according to Pete Bowman. Oh, how did it miss? How did it miss? Beautiful delivery. Good over there by Andar. So 180 after 16. Awkward part of the game here for the Abusement Parks. It's one where you kind of don't want to take wickets because McManus and Armstrong can come back in, so you're happy with these singles and these guys not really hitting boundaries and pushing 2s. That's nowhere near as lethal as bringing those 2 boys back in. Wide outside off, but the umpire's not happy. Calls the wide. Timmy's been the pick of the bowlers. He's the most economical so far. Bowling to these 2, I think it's going to look even better. Comes down the wicket, hits it nicely up to mid-wicket. He's making good ground to it. Oh, no! Dropped it right from his breadbasket. Oh, no. But as I say, probably not a bad thing. I don't think he did it on purpose, but I think it's a bad thing. If these 2 are at the crease, although at least some intent was shown there by McCardle. Oh, Florence has a wild swing. Good bowling here by Tim. Really good. They stem the flow big time. I'd hate to say it, but I think they might be able to keep it under 200. I hope I haven't jinxed it here for the Abusement Parks, but if they keep it under 200, they'd be delighted with that, considering. He gets that out to a single to square leg, actually. Oh, the fielder's misjudged where it was. Oh, he's lost sight of the ball, and in the end it's gone for 4. It's probably gone 5 metres to his right. I think he couldn't pick it up along the carpet. Oh, no. Tim's not happy with that, as you can expect. Gifted 4 runs there with the Whales. Oh, that's good bowling. Really good bowling there by Tim. Good finish to his over. 3 overs for 22. He's been a standout in what's been a really tough day for the Abusement Parks. Excellent bowling. So 17 overs gone, 186 to score. I don't think we'll see Armstrong back. There's still an outside chance we might see McManus back. So coming on a bowl here is Lawrence Mason. Oh, he's picked it up beautifully, but the man's coming under it and takes a great catch there, Turtle. Well done. They get the steal, but a terrific catch by Turtle. Made good ground to it, gave himself plenty of time as a result. And a good catch there. Lawrence Mason has his first wicket. But that's unselfish play there by McArdle. They need to get McManus and Armstrong back into the fray. And that's good work there. Into the crease comes Arun Bhatia, the number 8. Nothing to be expected of him today. 14 innings, average of 20, strike rate of 126. He just needs to wheel the willow from ball 1. He comes dancing down the wicket, goes hard, and he gets a single. But interesting to note about Arun, he's the 85th best bowler in Australia. 31 wickets from his 32 matches, average of 21 with an economy of 5, so he's an excellent bowler. I can't wait to see that later on. He's going hard, but he hasn't got any of that. Just a single to mid-wicket. So this is good here by the Amusement Parks. They're really keeping it together. McManus is at square leg. Oh, he's chomping at the bit to get back in. Tosses it up. Oh, oh, he stumped him. He stumped Arun. He came dancing down the wicket, didn't get a hold of it, and they've knocked him over. So that'll bring to the crease the first retiree of the day for the Pascoe Whales, Scott McManus, who his start of his innings was okay, but he really accelerated hard to end up on 52 off 25. This is looking ominous here for the Abusement Parks. Oh, he's hit that straight up in the air, but the man won't get around to it, Jeffs. He does well, he just keeps it to a single. Pretty difficult to come back after retiring so long ago. I think he retired in the 8th over, if I'm not mistaken. So he's been out of action for 10 overs. Might take him an over or 2 to get back into it. So now we are into the penultimate over of the Pascoe Whales innings, where they're 191 for 5. Excuse me. And back on the bowl here is Kieran Jeffs. Is he bowling around? He's bowling over the wicket to McManus. Full toss. He sliced that behind point just for a single. So I've got to say the Abusement Parks have finished off their bowling really well to this point. The last 4 overs or so have only yielded 1 boundary in the last 3 overs at least. This is good stuff here. Better bowling by Jeffs in his second spell at the death. Again, keeping it wide outside off. He's hit it between the two, so they'll come back for the second. That's all right. I think Pascoe will be disappointed if they don't get past 200 after the start they had. Oh, great delivery. Well done, Jeffs. Well done. He's gone down the ground. That is 6. Beautiful shot. He's got all of that. He certainly has. So Bradley Florence joining in on the action. He says, well, I'm not here just to get back Armstrong back in. I feel that I can do it myself too. Pretty decent shot. And that brings up the 200 with that shot too. He's gone this time through mid-wicket. That's 4 more. It's good batting here by Florence. Final over. They're on 204. So don't think we'll see Armstrong again. With these two looking pretty well set and comfortable. That brings back Tim on for his last over. So he's going to be bowling the final over of the innings. He hasn't taken a wicket yet, but he's bowled really well. McManus is coming down the wicket a lot of the time here, so let's see if he goes to flick it over leg side. Oh, he's come charging down the wicket like he's Matty Hayden. It's gone straight up in the air, but the man at mid-wicket couldn't see how far it was. He didn't judge it well at all. And it's probably landed maybe 10 metres in front of him. So he's come back for 2 as McManus. He hasn't hit that well at all. He's gone again, and he's gone this time to Ender. Ender with a good catch. Really good catch. Well done. Big wicket there of McManus. I don't think he liked batting from the other end. I mean, that's the longer boundary on this side. So the pitch is set up to the right of the field here from where we're looking. So hitting to the leg side there is much more difficult. And McManus found that out the hard way. And a really good catch there by Ender. Took his time, got to him. Important wicket, and that brings back the big man, Christopher Armstrong. Got to say, the way they've batted has been really, really good. I mean, the top order laid the foundation, and then the bottom order realised I don't need to be hanging around if I can't hit as well as those guys. Go hard or get out, and they got out of the way. Florence is doing well at the other end. So Armstrong, 51 of 14. He retired in, I think, the 14th over maybe. He's come back after 5 overs. He was getting tired towards the end of his innings, so he's got a good breather. And he's come back for 3 deliveries, and the Pascoe Whales want to see him facing all 3 to get the maximum of 24. Oh, what a delivery. Good stuff. He's flicked it off the pads. He has to come back, surely. Has to retain strike, and they put pressure on the fielder, and the misfield allows a comfortable second. But still well bowled by Tim. 2 balls left in this innings. Pressure on Tim here. He's bowled well. Just keep it full at the stumps, I think. It's not where Chris likes it. Oh, no. 6. Probably back a fraction of a length. And 6 more. So this is the final ball of the innings. And what this means now is if he hits a 6, we call it a home run, and that equates to 12 runs. So really important he doesn't give away a 6 here, Tim. And Chris is going to eye off mid-wicket. He's going to eye off the cricket nets there. He's going to give himself plenty of room. And he's eyed it off, but he hasn't got a hold of it. It's not going to be 6. The man's coming around. They won't catch it. And they're going to give away 4 runs. Oh, no. Unlucky, but what a fantastic innings by Christopher Armstrong and the Pascoe Whales. After 20 overs, they have amassed a huge score of 220. Wowee. Good luck to the Abusement Parks trying to chase that. We'll see you on the other side. So on the bowl here. Oh, great ball. Great ball. Here's a run. Oh, that's good bowling here by Arun. Really top stuff here. Dan's struggling to get him away at the moment. Dan's probably one of the better batsmen in the Abusement Park side. Good average of 32, striking at 116. He's hit that well through the covers. Has he got enough on it? The man's coming around and he can't stop it. Terrific shot, 4 runs through the cover along the carpet. Fantastic stuff. Oh, that might be a bit wide. Yep, umpire agrees. Oh, that's even wider. Easy runs here for the Abusement Parks. There is a sharp breeze going across the pitch. I've just been told there's storms in Burley down the road. Oh, was that an edge? It was. I thought it was. On his way back now. They've got their first breakthrough here. Daniel Lakay's on his way back. Great ball by Arun. He's persisted with that line well outside off. It's finally paid. Coming on the bowl now. Hello. Pascoe Wells are going to use the power play here, so they've got 4 men on the offside here. There's really no one at mid-off, so I dare say he's bowling back of a length. This is Christopher Armstrong, the man of the moment with the bat. Oh, short and wide. That's the loosener. from Armstrong. I can tell you he won't be bowling anywhere near the stumps by the look of it. There's a huge gap from mid-wicket, or even cow corner, all the way to third man. There's 150 yards of vacant space. Yeah, it's all. Oh, geez, that moves a lot, didn't it? He hasn't got the line right yet, Chris Armstrong, but yeah, gets a fair bit of shape. Oh, that's good bowling. Straightened it up much better. Geez, Chris Armstrong, he can do it all. Bat brilliantly, bowls well. An asset, no doubt, to this side. Instrumental in their success to bringing them as #1 Melbourne side, #2 side in Australia. Oh, it's too good. This is just too good, the bowling here from Armstrong. He's got Graham backing away and looking to play through the onside. He hasn't got a hold of it, but it's cleared Armstrong at the bowler's end, so he gets a single to get off strike. I think he's very happy with that. Now Tim will start to face some of this. I'd like to see Tim step inside the line and just belt him over cow corner. Let's see if he can do it. Come on, Tim. Oh, that was straighter. Great over there by Armstrong. A couple of wides to start with. Finishes brilliantly. First over, concedes only 5. Oh, how was that missed? What a start by Benici. Out for a golden luck, looking to make amends now. Oh, he's hit that over the mid-on. He's come back for 2. Good running there. Just been told by the local here, Travis, owner of Runaway Bay, that there's an impending storm that is approaching our location. Oh, Benici, too much swing down leg. Let's hope it doesn't affect play, or it comes after at least. Geez. Both these bowlers getting a lot of movement, Benici and Armstrong. It's excellent bowling. Bowled him! Leg stump. Great delivery. In swing, nice and full. Matter of time here before Benici was going to take his wicket. He looked threatening, and he's knocked over Harley. Harley's on his way back for 9 off 14. He was struggling to hit the ball, stepping back quite a bit. And that brings Andar to the crease. Oh, he's nearly knocked him over. Wow. Such a lot of swing that Bonici's getting. What a terrific over. That's the end of the power play. Everyone bowling 1 over each by the look of it here for the Pascoe Whales. Oh, what a delivery there. Fantastic bowling by Arun. Tim's going after it, trying to chase down these runs. Important thing is they don't lose by a big margin. They want to stay competitive to advance through in the cup potentially if they win the next game. He hasn't got all that, just a single. Thunders approach the area. You can hear it in the background. Oh, big swing. These everyone's bowled nice and tight. Done really well. I suppose it's easy when you've got 200 runs on the board to defend. Dropped in a bit shorter. It's good bowling here. Come on, Ander. Just get one under one. 1-6 gets the confidence going, and they'll come in a flurry like Armstrong did. Hopefully, for Ander's sake. Oh, he's got the thick edge, and that's racing away to the fence for 4. We'll take the boundaries any way they can come, even if it's that third man via an edge. I'm looking for a run there. Here by Armstrong. It's a good combination with Armstrong and Bonici. Armstrong bowling the outies and Bonici bowling the innies. Oh, geez, that was lightning in the area there. Oh, I can't see us getting the third game. Let's hope it doesn't affect this second game at all. Armstrong. Oh, struggling with the line today. Better line there by Armstrong. Just a single to cover. Good over there from Armstrong. Much better than his first, just a 2 off. After 6 overs, the Amusement Parks are 2 for 25. And looking like a bonus point here, even this early into the innings for the Pascoe Whales. Well, he's hit that down the ground. He hasn't got enough on it though to get to Armstrong. Just a single. Big difference in the running between wickets between the Abusement Parks and Pascoe Whales. They snuck a lot more 2s and 3s in, I fancy. The Pascoe Whales did. Oh, I don't know if you just saw that. Oh, he's hit him in line. He's given him. Put the finger up. Andar's on his way back. He's claiming he's got an inside edge. So the decision's been made. It did look pretty good on first inspection. Terrific bowling there by Flavelwood. Bang, yeah. Very hard to disagree with that one. Very hard. Although he's claiming he got the inside edge, but it's too faint an edge perhaps, if there was. Well, he's hit that well, but straight to the man of mid-wicket, unfortunately. So the Pascoe Whales, a few of their players putting up their hands for some recognition here. Basically, the best batsman and the best bowler of this tournament will get a free ticket or entry into the World Cup to represent Australia. At the moment, Chris Armstrong dominating with the bat is going to help him a lot. And it was not out, so that's going to add quite a few points to his tally. So the question is, who can do it from the bowling side for the Pascoe Whales? Wouldn't it be great if both the players from the Pascoe Whales can be representing Australia? The lone team from Melbourne. Oh, he hasn't got enough on that. It's just a single long off. Good time to bowl here for the Pascoe Whales at the moment. We've seen one solitary boundary. That was an edge, the third man. And just as I say that, it's about to be changed with a smoking shot through cover. What a shot there by Tim. Sorry, Craig. Excellent work there by Turtle. Lost him. Down the ground again. Oh, great fielding there. Great fielding there. Oh, you hit that straight down the ground, bit of a slice on it, and it won't go anywhere near the fence, but an easy 2. Tim's definitely been the pick of the amusement park players, bowled exceptionally well. Pressure on the field. You've got to say probably after today's game that the Pascoe Wales will be a long way in front on top, the number 1 seed going into the next 32. They've obviously still got another game to play, but giving themselves every opportunity. We have got the number 1 seed here at the tournament though, playing in the 3 o'clock game. We hope, provided this rain stays away, if it stays away. That's the Western Swingers, recent winter Sydney champions. Oh, great bowling. Great bowling there by Flavelwood. Flavelwood was the whippet between wickets when batting. He looks to be a top-notch bowler here. Fair bit of depth for this Pascoe Wales side actually. Probably top 5 of very decent batsmen. And so far every bowler that's come on as well. Oh, it's a switch hit! Oh! I like the idea at least. Got anything for trying. Well done, Tim. Didn't come off. Excellent bowling here by Flavelwood. Struggling to get him away. We'll finally get a run off his over off the bat anyway. Tightening the screws here. Other Pascoe Wales, this is a dominant performance. They're probably at a point where they can share the bowling around if they choose. Oh, what a delivery from Beach. He's got them hooping. He's got the good length too going on there. He's really trying to attack the stumps. I love it. He's not bowling anything short. All full. Oh! They got to come back for the second, surely they do. There's no one at the keeper's end. And it looks like we're going to come off for play, unfortunately. While it's only drizzling, it looks to be getting heavier. So we're going to take a break in play. Unfortunately, though, for the amusement parks, having it reach the 9th over means this is going to classify as a game, even if they don't get back on. So indicatively, this will be a win to the Pascoe Wales if we don't get back on, which I don't think looks likely. So fingers crossed we get the